was I again? And you have joined me in the car in my great adventures. Anyway, we're getting over the sickness one cough at a time. But that is besides the point. You know that one song, Father of Mine? That shit fucks me up. That is an awful song that should never be played ever again. That hit a little close. And then it got me thinking, where the fuck was my dad at? Where it's like, obviously he loved me, but he never stuck up for me. He never put himself in harm's way for me. And even when I was taken out of my house, he never called me. He would call my uncle and ask how I was doing. What kind of shit is that? Like, you can't talk to your own son? Like, what the fuck? And then I'm just fucking bawling to this goddamn song. Bawling. But like, I got two emotions. Bawling and bawling. But it's just like, that is, what the fuck? Like, younger me would have loved that. Where it's just like, I'm I'm over at my friend's house celebrating a retirement party, and then like a birthday, and then my other friend's birthday, and it's just like I'm watching them be a family, and obviously I'm included because I'm sitting there just listening, and they'll ask me stuff occasionally. But like, and then I'm leaving, and they're like, oh, we're close enough, we could hug now. And I'm like, what? Okay, I'm fine with that. But like, I guess they kind of see me as a little bit a part of them now, which is cool. I appreciate it. And then it's also like, I was leaving, and my friend's sister was like, you should smile more. Obviously poking fun a little bit, being like, you know, whatever. And that just got me down thinking, like, the rabbit hole of why I have a resting bitch face. And I hate having a resting bitch face. I really try to smile as much as I can. I really do. Like, I try my hardest to show that I'm like not hating life, because it's just whatever. But holy shit, that opened a can of worms. A whole can of worms. Not even a half. Not a half can. A whole can. But it was just like, I'm like, yeah, I tried. Just have an RBF. It's fine. And then my friend behind me was like, yeah, it's really bad. You know, she's sticking up for me a little bit. I'm like, yeah. But it's just like, holy shit. But my other, they were talking about like having a wedding, and like when they do get married, it might be in Canada. Like, Like, who knows, right? But, like, it was just, like, my friend's sister was like, "You're not going?" And I'm like, "You bet your ass I'm going. I'm like one of her closest friends." And then my other friend Brad was like, "Yeah, he's gonna be like one of my best men." And I'm like, "Oh, you think of me like that? That's insane." Cause like obviously I love Brad. I'd fucking take a bullet for him, but I didn't know he thought about that like me. And it was just insane. Where it was like I couldn't comprehend it. But today was a good day. It was an amazing day. Went to work. Texted the girl back. I didn't even really say anything. I was like, it's whatever. And I just left it at that, right? And then this other girl that I was talking to, also texted me back. It might seem like I'm distracted, partially because I am. But it's just like, today was a good day. But the other girl that texted me back is like genuinely just a little bubbly person. Right? Super cute. I mean, not like, because I have a specific type, right? And she didn't really match the type. But she was just that cute. It was just like, oh my gosh. Right? Like and when I was talking with, the first time I was talking with her, we hit it off immediately. Like, she would ask a lot of questions and I would give like good answers, not like one word answers or whatever. And then I would ask questions and then she would give good answers also, not like one word answers. And it would be both like mutually interested. And we just hit it off immediately. And then when we were getting back, she was like, "Yeah, we're best friends forever now." I'm like, oh shit. Well, then we should get each other's instas. So then that happened. And then it's not like we talk often. But like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It genuinely isn't. Because like, we're not that close. But, you know, I would consider us first level friends, if anything. Final tier friends would be like sharing each other's food and drinks and, you know, just fucking with each other and whatever. Kind of like siblings a little bit. Or like partially lovers but not lovers. I don't know. Like sharing a bed or whatever. Ayo. But not fucking. There's a difference. But yeah. But like, she was going through a semi-hard time. And I'm like, hey, I'm just checking up on you. How you doing? And then I didn't really get a response till like a week later. But that's because she's going through like midterms and tests and stuff. she got back to me. And she was like, oh yeah, like, the, like, sorry, I didn't see this sooner. I'm like genuinely just heavy focusing on like school right now. And then, gives her a response. She's like, I'm doing good. Like, let's focus on school. How are you? How's the culinary going? And I'm like, oh, it's going pretty well. Like, other than getting rage baited, I mean, it's going pretty good. I mean, we got to make some cheesecake from scratch, some biscuits from scratch. Making stuff for elderly people this week. It was just kind of a good time all around. And she was like, dude, that's sick. Like, what's your favorite thing and what's the hardest? And it's like she shows some, like, genuine interest. And it's not like I'm trying to get with her right now. It's just like we'll see where it goes. But I would like to get there. I don't know. We'll see. It's just like, it's weird having a competent actual conversation over text with someone that you don't really know. And it's just a nice interaction. We were just like, wow. But every time I had to give answers, she'd have like 2 questions. And then I would also ask questions. I wouldn't leave her hanging. Because I never asked what she studied. And then I was like, oh, what are you studying? She's like, oh, this. I'm like, oh, sweet. That's kind of where it left off. Because, I don't know. It's text and she'll get back to me when she gets back to me. But I don't know. It's whatever. But later, nerds. Bye.